Other just the higher levels of dopamine present and begins to produce less dopamine naturally. As natural dopamine levels drop, the brain demands greater amounts of alcohol or whatever you're doing to cause that to keep the production artificially high. This pattern is called tolerance, which means the body has become dependent on alcohol. And at this point, if an individual stops consuming alcohol, they will experience withdrawal symptoms as the brain attempts to recover from a constant state of overstimulation in that region of balance. Now, the reason why I shared that with you is because I want you to understand that whatever you're looking for to make you happy, and you finally find something that just artificially increases your joy, it gains control over you. Does everybody follow me? And now you're no longer at the mercy of producing it in the spirit. You're at the mercy of producing it however you can find it. And guys, I don't want to get stuck here, but I want you to see it that you are in charge of your joy. Come on, guys, you're in charge of your joy. And did you notice what it said, that you can actually increase levels and mood by attaching yourself to the right place? Isn't that wonderful? You know, and I know this because I come to church, and I love being around you. I need to say this, all of you, okay? Even though we may not agree 100% on everything, when I leave, my whole mood has changed just from coming and fellowshipping with people who are like-minded. Do you understand? And it increases, and it changes me. So I want to say this again, then we'll get into the sermon. If you're waiting on something to make you happy or joyful, then when you get it, it's in control of you, not you. We can do this with relationships. How many of you know? I say this all the time. People fall in love, and I tell them, anybody can fall in love. But let me tell you something. It takes two people praying a lot to stay that way. Because once you find out all the little things about somebody, the stinky feet, stinky other things, all that other stuff, does everybody follow me? Doesn't it affect everything? Pam didn't know I was going to do this, and I hope she don't get mad at me, but yesterday, she calls me from the back room. I love you, babe. But anyway, she calls me she says, Rick, I need you, and I need you now. How many of you know when my wife needs me, I'm coming? I'm running. Well, I get up, not really, because I've learned sometimes some of the things that she needs me for are not the things I'm interested in, like cleaning cabinets. Does everybody follow me? You know what I'm saying? Some of that stuff that I just don't feel like I'm anointed to do. Okay? That's just a joke, guys. Don't send me no hate mail. And so anyway, I get up and I go to the back, and when I get to the back where she's working on the computer, I hear her computer talking to her, which is never a good sign. And it's saying, you have downloaded a virus, pretty much is what it's saying. And you need to contact this number immediately. Do not shut off your computer because you will lose any information you have. And I mean, here's this virus on the screen. Now, how many of you know, the first thing I said to her is, where did you go? And she said, I went to look up a recipe. And she asked me this, how are you supposed to know what places have a virus and what places do not? Think about that, guys. How do you know what's good and what's bad? Well, you don't on the computer unless you got some type of software that's sensing wherever you go. Well, I sit down and I work on computers, and I'm not as good as probably Carrie is. Carrie is a master at killing viruses. Do you understand? I mean, this is what he does this stuff at work. So I sit down, and I couldn't get it to go anywhere. So finally, I went and I ended the task, and I knew ending the task was going to stop it for a while, so I had to be quick. So I went in, I uploaded, antivirus, checked the system. When it downloaded, listen to this, guys, this thing just going to this website downloaded 10 programs on my computer that I found. And I killed them. Finally got it back to working. Now here's the thing with life, guys. You got to understand, you're responsible. That thing, let me tell you, yesterday, can I tell you something? That virus did everything it could to suck my joy right out of me. And cause problems between me and my wife. Because if you don't handle situations right, it will affect your life. It will do it. Come on, guys, give me an amen. So can I say it again? You're responsible for your joy level. And if you're trusting something in life just to work out perfect every time with everything you do, then your joy is going to be attached to something that you cannot keep consistent in your life. Now, so today I want to talk about not losing your amazement with God. Because this is what we can do. We can go through life and let life just suck everything out. And I know, John Osteen used to share this story, and I know Joel shares it too, and you probably heard it before. But he tells about a lady who had a songbird, in a cage in her house, and this bird always sung. It always sung beautiful songs, and one day she was cleaning, and she decided to clean the cage, and she took the vacuum cleaner and opened the cage and went in and was sucking the stuff out of the bottom of the cage, the bird stuff, okay? And something happened, phone rung or doorbell or something, and she went and answered it or checked it, and when she came back, she finished cleaning, and she noticed when she shut the vacuum cleaner off that she didn't hear a bird singing. And she said she looked all over the house. Maybe it got out the cage or whatever. She couldn't find the bird anywhere, so finally she thought, I bet I sucked that bird up in the vacuum cleaner. So she opened the vacuum cleaner, and sure enough, she had accidentally sucked the bird up in the vacuum cleaner. She dusted the bird off. She cleaned the bird off. How many of you know, I don't think she was a good bird owner. Guys, but she only did it one time. I didn't know I was going to do all this, but anyway. She only did it once. She cleaned the bird off, put it back in the cage, and it never sung again. And he used to preach a sermon, don't let life